So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem.
Hello, brother. How are you, brother? MI7 show. Thank you so much for liking this stream. Thank you so much. Gaming with Gojo. And आप लोग का स्वागत है किकबॉल ऑफिशियल में. चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और ये स्ट्रीम को लाइक करें और कमेंट सेक्शन में आप अपनी फेवरेट टीम का नाम लिखें और मेंशन योर कंट्री नेम टू. Hello, gaming with MI7. I'm good, bro. What about you, bro?
This guy can provide it. He can pick out a pass with the best of them, and he's not afraid to roll the sleeves up and do the.
Inshallah, Portugal gonna win MI. Gaming with MI7.
Position from building up ahead of steam and getting them moving forward.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with another striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
नहीं भाई, नहीं मिला मुझे पेप के लिए पैसे खर्चा करेगा भाई, वो नहीं है मेरे पास. अब कोई देख रहा है तो मिलेंगे ना पैसे.
There's the whistle and here we go. Now it's Foden. Great vision. It's a promising position. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. He's in a good position here. Oh, such a clever touch. Ouattara can get it clear. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Azar. Foden! Lacking in accuracy. Teze. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And here's Palmer. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Golovin. And the pass is intercepted. And that's a dangerous ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Salisu, Caio Henrique, Golovin, floated through, and he's had a shot! It's a loose ball. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Pass somewhat off target. Shot could be on. An uncompromising challenge. Still goalless at the moment. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Camavinga. Christensen. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold. Very nicely done. And it's Camavinga. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Golovin. Now Salisu. Akliush. Now it's Balogun. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Monaco! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Golovin demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Foden. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Balogun. Akliush. And the shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Monaco are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Portugal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Foden. And it's Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? And he can clear it away. Golovin looking understandably energised after his goal. Pinches it off him. Now it's Camavinga. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ouattara. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a shade optimistic. Foden. A beautiful... And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Portugal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Muito obrigado. Vamos saudar os nossos rapazes com uma salva de palmas.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. And here's Palmer. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! And the The second half is off to a flyer. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold gets flagged offside. Salisu. Now it's Balogun. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. Look at the space here. Big chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And it's Azar. Rodri. That's good play. So we've reached the hour mark. Akliush. Danger averted for now. That's the throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 20. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 14.
Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Here's Sorloth. Akliush. Oh, that's a key interception. Golovin. And it's Ouattara. Monaco finding their passes. Van Dijk. It's Saka. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. And here's Palmer. And here's Sorloth.
Sorloth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Akliush, who's set up 1 goal so far. Caio Henrique. And it's Ouattara. That'll be a throw-in.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 21. Azar. Número
Golovin.
7. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
And Ouattara.
10. Número 18. Está a proceder-se a uma
It's
substituição.
really well cleared. Portugal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Solid! And it's hoisted clear. He's quick to get it clear again. Ball is over the line. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Zaire Emery. Good ball, good take. Golovin. Pogba. And it's Zaire Emery. And here's Sherlock. And a chance! That'll be a throw. Monaco making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Minamino. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Saka. Minamino wins the duel this time. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great shot at goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Monaco blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
Zaire Emery. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Bilbao have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that gets things running. Danny Vivian. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gear. Decent chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Van Dijk. Caceres. Here's Rodri. Saka. Now it's Messi. It's a good ball out wide. And it's Camavinga. Now this could be a chance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Berenguer. Jaureguisa. Caceres gets over and intercepts. Now it's Camavinga. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the header! It's been blocked. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And here's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Messi. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Gorosabal. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Berenguer. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Threads one in. And that has sent him sprawling. Ronaldo clears it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alexander-Arnold, Mbappe, Camavinga, and here's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. Rodri, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guruceta might just make this. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, Red, nice interception. He shifted it to the flank. Rodri. And it's Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. Berenguer. It's a good run down the right.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gorosabal proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Berenguer. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Saka. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Berenguer. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Jauregui wins the duel this time. Yuri. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. That has been slung wide. Some really good ball movement. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Takes aim and crosses. And he's there to clear it. And he's let fly. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
He's looking wide. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He gets big. Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very...
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Good ball, good take. Lovely feet. And it's Rodri. Berenguer
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
engages and forces him off the ball. Rodri. No, that's been intercepted. Gurzetta. Nico Williams is onto this. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for options for movement. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Messi, looking to play him in. Great chance! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Just about up to the hour now. Unai Simon gets it away, and that has left him in a heap. And here's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 44 será sustituido por el dorsal 8. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Sörloth. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Portugal have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. And he's taking no chances there. Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he's gone backward here. Rodri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Messi. And it's Valverde. And he skips past his man. Valverde. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Jaureguiza. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Caceres does well to get it back. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's had it nicked away. Kuruzeta.
That was lovely, that.
Look at this. And he shoots! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having winning runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And here's Sorlot. Now it's Kuruzeta. Spread out to the left. Now it's Williams. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Williams!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There's a sharp little ball here. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Valverde. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nico Williams. Now it's Kuruzeta. Van Dijk. And it's made its way to him. That has not gone well. That's an excellent interview. And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching my stream. And now I'm leaving. See you tomorrow. Please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Hello, guys. Now I'm leaving. See you tomorrow. Please like and subscribe to my channel.
I go with it. Much rather. I like skills.
And you can subscribe.
I can subscribe.
Like it.
Like and subscribe. She had to
गाइस आई गॉट सम ग्लिच, कुछ ग्लिच हुआ भाई गेम में, तो मैं जा रहा हूँ। इंशाल्लाह कल मिलेंगे फिर से। आप लोगों का शुक्रिया। बोलो लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब।
Like and subscribe.